Wow, what a race week. And just when a lot of crews were saying we can't take another day of this breeze, the wind gods relented and gave us the most beautiful last day of the regatta. 10 to 15 knots southeast, bright sunshine all day, flat seas, perfect sailing round the islands. And really a perfect end to a wonderful regatta. Lots of tired bodies, but huge grins everywhere. It's been brilliant. Before we go any further, we need, of course, to address a number of queries we've had from numerous people on our socials about a major incident yesterday here at Race Week. This is barely over 24 hours later, and we've not been ignoring that, but the island and the event management have asked simply that we relay the statement they've made out of respect for the owners, the following statement, and I shall read that to you now. On Friday, the 21st of August, during racing at Hamilton Island Race Week, there was an incident involving one of our teams, a yacht in effect. Vessel Traffic Services was alerted and took control of the emergency response. All crew members were safely returned to Hamilton Island Marina. That's probably the best piece of news at the end of it. We appreciate that is not very much information for you, and I'm sure you've seen plenty more speculation, as so often happens on these things. At this point, it's frustrating for us too. We will almost certainly be hearing a lot more about this soon, and quite clearly at that point we will be able to say more ourselves, so hold with us if you will. So finally, we haven't given you much by way of results, and we're going to give you a very quick rundown. Some of these are still provisional. We're at approaching 4 o'clock. A few of the results aren't finished, but a few fairly clear, so bear with me. We're going to give you a rundown. From the top, Rating Division 1, a turnover on the last day with Wild Oats 10 taking the win in IRC off First Light, Peter White's boat, and Highly Sprung, two TP52s. Not easy for Wild Oats to be beating TP52s, but they've done very well there. Highly Sprung won TPR with Gusto second and Virago third. And in Racing Division 2, Bruce McCracken's highly performing Icon really stole the show in Racing Division 2, ahead of David Hamilton's Seeking Alpha, the Far 40, very well sailed as well, and Obsession, Paul Arns and Jeff Bishop. We had a really good fleet of Super 40s, highly competitive here, but once again, Ray Roberts' Team Hollywood stole the show with some very good points on IRC against Caelan Howard and Jeff Betcher's FOMO. In SFR rating, we had Black Sparrow, Peter Higgins, beautiful black boat, did really well against Ari Abraham's Fargo, and then Team Hollywood was third in that, and a bit of a swap around in ORC with Black Sparrow winning that, Team Hollywood and then Fargo. So then we go into Hamilton Island Division. This is huge. I'm not going to give you all the first, second and thirds. I'm just going to give you at this point, and this is before all the final points are out, where we've got to in Blue Division. The beautiful Cal Ela, Walter Carpenter's boat, was going toe-to-toe with Grant Warrington's Wild Thing 100. There was about a point in it. We'll find out who of those won that. In Pink Division, Brenton and Jennifer Carnell's beautiful 49, Martin 49 Phoenix, having a ding-dong battle with Brenton's sister in Melger's. I think the weather suited Brenton's boat rather better, and they've won that division, we think, but it's possibly a close call with John Whitbread's Curb. In the Yellow Division, John Foster's Escape from Adela, David Lamont's boat. In the Orange Division, C'est La Vie from Mark Tobin. And in the Green Division, the very narrow Carbon-Test.au, which we've seen a lot of. Neil Young's boat was going really well throughout the week. Gary Davidson's Solaire and Carl Nichols' Bonaventure in the non-Spinnaker Division under EHC Namaji 3, Mark Miller's boat. And in the Trailables, I think it was, Maximum Limit from David Friedman. Finally, in the multi-hulls, multi-hull EHC, Troy Forrest's Mint, beating, as of yesterday, certainly, Stuart Cox's Cut Snake. That was a close call as well. And in OMR, we had Mayu, Terry Robinson's boat. Multi-hull Black, Daniel Selden's Quantum. And in multi-hull white, Andrew Bruce's Fruition from Sea Dragon, Stephen Leonard's boat. Those, I should add, are probably provisional, some of them. They were the sort of closest at the top of each of those divisions. And if you want to know more, you can go on to the Hamilton Island race site and you'll find the results there, which will be completely posted by the end of this evening. Thank you all indeed for all of your lovely words. Great to see you enjoying seeing the imagery and the interviews. I think we worked out we've been doing this regatta for about 24 years now, and it never disappoints. So we're looking forward to being back again next year all being well, we'll see how we go with that. And from Hamilton Island Race Week, it's farewell from the Bowed County Media team. Bye for now.